Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Aquarius March 22, 2022. The best version of yourself tends to shine forth when in one-on-one situations and partnerships today. Others tend to bring out the best in you. Whether or not you are aware of it, you attract people and situations that benefit your personal growth at this time in your life. Today is good for making an extra effort to reach out. It's a time to believe in your ability to contribute much to a partnership. Someone can have an unusually encouraging and positive effect on you. Aim to address any need that might arise in a current relationship for growth and development rather than wait for matters to force themselves. Things are heating up in your love life today. So, it really all depends on how you respond to these saucy attempts. And though this could very well be the other way around, the moon's shift into assertive Aries via your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and energetic exchanges will likely inspire everything from the need for emotional connection to a desire for physical touch via your one-on-one connections. The truth is, with the moon's ruler, Mars, sitting alongside Venus in Capricorn via your flirty 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure, there's no denying your magnetism at this time. Get organized. With Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius, you may find that it is extremely easy to stay on track. As a mutable earth sign, you tend to weave in and out of your projects with a flexible diligence. But today's conjunction will have you mentally focused on one thing at a time, which is perfect if you need to focus on a major obligation or task. Since this is Aquarius energy, consider going about your routine or project a little differently than usual to break up the monotony of your workday. In the middle of some very active skies, but at a fairly low-key point in this financial year, the moon is making its monthly visit to your financial sector. In the short term, this is fueling your financial instincts and imagination while delivering valuable clues, hunches, and insights. Yet with the sun just 16 days away, this is a chance to prepare for some of the most active months of this financial year. Don't get attracted to someone who could have power over you. Dating bosses is never a good idea, no matter how cute they are. You may be needed by everyone today. The aspect at play has a way of making people more emotional than usual, and they tend to run to the nearest person to help process the uncomfortable, the challenging, the downright scary. You may experience your own deep feelings welling up, and it's important to take time out to notice what's going on inside of yourself. Here is an ideal scenario. Prepare a nice dinner for your loved ones and take a long walk afterwards. This is a great day to get things tidied up and organized. With the essence of this day happening, applying a little elbow grease will probably feel good for you. Along with added energy toward working, you can expect to feel mentally sharp. Being able to come up with space solutions or ways to be more efficient will come to you much easier than usual. Whether it's at home or at the office, make the most of these helpful benefits. It is less an act of defiance and more the reality of the moment, that the build-up to an adventurous full moon is not only happening in the heart of the working week but just as things are coming together on the income and job front. This is a full moon that refuses to be ignored and is also calling on planets in a playful part of your chart for backup. Fortunately, it doesn't have to be a case of either/or, but if you have to choose, with the moon not only gone from an adventurous part of your chart by the weekend but in your career sector by then, the spirit of adventure might need to come first. The moon's return to an adventurous part of your chart each month will always put it at a friendly aspect to planets in your romantic sector. As well as bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together, this increases the potential for serendipitous moments or encounters. However, in the lead up to tomorrow's full moon, expect this to be a lot more potent. Your tarot reading for today. Death, the Emperor, and Judgment. A door opens in your life in April 2022. A door that previously you did not know existed. This door is a new entry to a happier path. You will find the origin of this door by immersing yourself in your past. You'll find a memory there. Strong feelings will overwhelm you and intense light will dazzle you for many days. It won't be anything to do with the divine. You will be overwhelmed by an event that will probably shake up the rest of your life. A man is at the root of the opening door. The cards show very clearly that this is a return, and that the return is not the result of chance. He is returning from a long trip. He has been thinking about you during this trip. He's never really stopped thinking about you. Did you know? No, not necessarily. You also think about him. But you didn't suspect that it was mutual. Yet today the combination of these cards is sending us a clear message: he's back. And he's here for you. The welcome you give him will be key. The first few minutes will define the future of your relationship. It's impossible to know at the moment whether it will be fruitful or not. We only have the basic elements that let us understand that this return will take place, and that it is related to a lost love that ultimately was never lost. It will feel like a real reversal. It is absolutely unexpected for you. You were able to go weeks without thinking about him, but it wasn't the same for him. He has made his journey with you, his spirit close to yours. Today he is coming back, because he has understood that you are the right person. Your advice has finally made sense to him. His experience has showed him that, yes, in the end, you were right. Our eyes in the sky. When the moon squares Venus this morning, we're likely to crave affection and intimacy. If you have a partner, you have to be cautious that you don't get too wrapped up in what only you want. If you're solo, there may be a feeling of loneliness at this time. The moon makes this a great time to find neutral territory with others as well, so don't be too pushy or you could miss out on a new experience. Later in the morning, Venus moves into bold Aries, and we find ourselves really going for what we desire in a whole new way. There are no apologies and few reservations about telling it like it is. This evening, Mercury sextiles Uranus, bringing stimulating conversation and some unexpected detours. Trying new things is something of a theme for the day and highly encouraged at this time. Finally, tonight's Mars-Saturn trine provides perseverance for anything that requires endurance and ambition for any goal that you're chasing. This transit also bodes well for work matters and family relations. What you want to do most in this nurturing lunar energy is wrap everyone up in a big giant hug. That gives you reason to cling to the ones you're able to be around all the tighter and be thankful for the personal connections you have been able to maintain in your life this last year. If you're able to cook a comforting meal for your family or to make your home relaxing and inviting, those are both great uses of your domestic energy today. The moon sextiles progressive Uranus late tonight, bringing a hopeful feeling that maybe things will change soon. You don't have to wait for things to happen during this aspect, either. If you want to do something differently, go for it. Tonight's forward-focused energy supports you trying something new, going out of your routine and doing whatever it takes to make positive changes for your future. Your stronger-than-normal intuition can be an excellent guide if you listen to it closely. Your innovative, experimental nature tonight is a great complement to your agile mental reflexes and your accurate gut instincts.